first Monday of the month. And so what does that mean? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Four Women Leadership Forum, to our weekly and monthly conversation. This is the very first Monday of the month of May. We are well into the spring, and I hope that you are feeling lighter. I hope that you are feeling rejuvenated and that you are getting out and breathing more fresh air wherever you are. Some of us are experiencing the opportunity to have been vaccinated. Others are in neighborhoods or just in areas where the pandemic, the overall feeling is changing and people are becoming healthier, getting outside. My name is Ewunike Akpan. I'm so glad that you're here today. I am coming to you live. This is the first time that I have actually done this presentation at the very first of the month, the very first Monday of the month, without our special and well-known Women's Forward Leadership Forum's creator, Colette Copley. She is not joining us today, but we have been connected here, and we are going to get started with this month with lots and lots of energy. We're going to think about, as we are beginning May, what happens when we say maybe. We put the energy out into the universe that something may not happen by saying maybe. True, at the same time, we're saying that it may happen, right? But we're also putting out the opportunity for something not to happen, as opposed to bringing about all the possibilities that exist for the positive result that we really, really want, right? So I am offering all of us this day the chance to think about eliminating maybe this month of May in our speak. And sometimes that's really, really tough to, especially if it's something that you say all the time. For me, I say all the time. I don't know about you, but it is a filler word that I use when I'm in general conversation, when I'm coaching my fitness classes. It's just one of my words, my go-to. Some people say like, some people say and, others may have other words. I'm sure you probably are thinking about the word that you say all the time. Mine is And so what my husband and I started doing, because he also uses and it came to our attention how much we use because our 2-year-old daughter started saying all the time. So we have challenged each other and are working together and supporting each other to eliminate out of our vocabulary. So maybe you share with someone that's close with you that you are going to create every single possibility for your goals, for your dreams, for the things on your to-do list to actually get done this month, for the exercise, the physical activity, the new hobby, the business that you're working on, the many, many, many things as moms that we have. This Sunday is Mother's Day. So there's lots that happen during the month of May, and I want for you to maybe share, not maybe, but to share with someone in your close network that you are going to create every single possibility and no longer use maybe this month. All right? Let's see, can anyone, if you're live here within this broadcast on Facebook with me, send in a message and let me know whether or not that resonates with you, whether or not you are also going to take on that challenge. I'm sure we can keep each other accountable to saying, I am open up to all the possibilities of what I want to create for myself. What I have put in front, what I want to bring about, I am open to all the possibilities. There is no opportunity for them not to happen, only the possibility for them to happen. So no maybes in the month of May. Let's try it. Let's give it a try. again, I'm so happy that you were here. And again, if you catch me saying, you guys can send me a message about that too, because that's my word that I am totally eliminating. My business is Lotus Fitness, and I am in the business of helping people to exercise, to live a healthy lifestyle through increasing their physical activity on a daily basis. It's so important that we're active. And so I come in front of you this afternoon, this evening, to share a core workout that we can do. I believe in developing our core strength because it is where every single movement that we do originates from. And I invite you to join me. You don't need any equipment at all for this activity. We're going to be using our core strength standing as well as on the floor. So if you have a towel or an exercise mat, have that ready in your space. But we're going to get started by breathing because we want to activate our diaphragm. We want to activate the core. So we're going to stand up nice and tall. If you're sitting down at your desk, please stand up right now, wherever you are. Again, no equipment necessary. We're going to just start with some breathing techniques, okay? So I want you to place one of your hands. I'm just going to stand sideways here on your belly. And then I want you to bring the other hand here to your chest so that you can feel your diaphragm expand as you take in deep, deep, deep breaths. You're going to feel that from the belly, and you're going to feel that here right at the chest. So I want you to first start by taking some, with your hands on your belly and on your chest, do some shoulder rolls with me here. We're going to start to just signal to the body that we're going to relax. All right? From this position here, we're going to drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Keep that hand right there on the stomach and the other hand here on the chest. And with those shoulder blades drawn back and down, creating that nice long neck, we're going to take a huge breath in. Breathe all the way in. And when you do that, you feel your stomach expand with air. You feel your chest rise. Hold that breath. And then give you a nice long exhale all the way out. And you feel that belly collapse. It pulls in. You feel your chest sink down. We're going to take another deep breath, just like that. I'm just turning to the side so you can maybe see that our belly is going to expand. Our chest is going to lift. We get nice and tall here as we take that breath in. And we're going to slowly exhale out through the mouth, all the air coming from the very bottom of the lungs. Let's do that together again. Another deep breath comes all the way in. And another long breath all the way out. By doing these deep breathing exercises, you are working your core. Another deep breath comes all the way in. And a nice long inhale, exhale all the way out. This time I want you to do a special hold of that breath. We've created some space. We've removed some of the stale air that was kind of trapped at the bottom of our lungs. So this time we're going to hold some of that fresh oxygen all the way in. Again, take another deep breath all the way in. We're going to hold that breath. And then long exhale all the way out. Wow. Already, you probably are feeling a little bit better. All right, way to start off this month. So that's just helping to wake up the core. Your core is the trunk of your body. So here, from your hip flexors all the way up to the top of your diaphragm is the trunk or core of the body. And again, as I mentioned, every single movement of your extremities, of your legs, your arms, originates here, deep within the core. Those muscle fibers are firing, those nerves are firing from here first, which is why it's so important that we learn to train this area, that we are breathing deeply. It's not about having a six-pack. to move your body efficiently. If you're taking deep breaths, you're already helping your body to move in a proper and more efficient and a more helpful way for you. Functionally, everyday movements originate from here. So we're going to do some exercises. I'm going to come down to my mat here, and we're going to continue to work on the floor. So if it's comfortable for you, please come down. You don't, again, need any equipment. We're going to start on all fours, okay? So I'm stacking my shoulders here over the wrist. My hips are in alignment over my knees, and your feet can be either flat or curled under, whichever is comfortable for you. Some of you may be familiar with the yoga terms for these movements, but they're more commonly known as our cat and our cow stretches. So we're going to take our deep breaths, which we just practiced, and we're going to arch the center of the back up, and we're going to tuck the tailbone under, tuck the chin all the way to the chest, and then we're going to get a long exhale as we lift the chin away from the chest and lift the tailbone and come into an arch of the chest towards the floor. That's your exhale. I want you to, again, arch up and take a deep breath all the way in. And a nice long exhale here as you lift the chin away from the chest and the tailbone towards the ceiling. That's your breath out. Breathe all the way in. Start to expand. Let's really increase the air coming in all the way to the bottom of the lungs. You can hold this breath and slowly release that air all the way out. Lift that chin. Let's do two more together here. Let's arch all the way up. Breathe in. Hold the breath. And breathe out. Pushing your arms nice and strong here. Your palms are pressing into the floor. Your tailbone is lifting towards the ceiling. Your chin away from the chest. Our last one together here. Let's arch all the way in. Breathe in. And a slow exhale here as we go all the way here into our cow position with our tailbone and our chin lifted. Okay, so what have we done here? We started to move a little bit through with our breath in the core, in the trunk, okay? So one of my favorite exercises for our core is turning over, lying flat on the back. We're going to work the side of our trunk, and that's the obliques. These oblique muscles support the side of your rectus and abdomen here, as well as support your lower back. So when we do what we call a bicycle kick, we are going to be twisting and using those muscles along the side of the waist. Helps to trim the waist for those who are looking to maybe bring it in a little bit. This is an excellent exercise. You're going to lay flat on the back with your tailbone here, slightly lifted. That's fine. Your heels are lifted and your knees at a 90-degree angle. And let's first bring our elbow over to one knee and just hold it here. This could be, in and of itself, just this hold, quite a challenge. So I want you to breathe out. And then inhale as you come back to the center. And exhale as you switch to the opposite side. Good. I want you to breathe in back to the center. And exhale. So notice how this elbow, I'm reaching it over to the knee. We're going to inhale back to the center. And exhale over to the opposite side. Breathing in. Exhale as your leg extends. Breathing in and exhale. Breathing in, exhale, going slow and controlled. Breathing in and exhale. Let's do two more together. We breathe it in as we come back. Exhale as we go for the twist. We're going to breathe it in here again and exhale to the side. Together we have one more on each side. Breathe it in. Long exhale. It comes in. And long exhale. Nice job. So everyone, I want you to rock yourselves up. And I want you to already get give yourself a round of applause. Because what you have just done here is to deeply activate your core. And if you went slow enough for those moves, then I know that you really, really felt that, okay? So we're gonna do some standing exercises now. Sometimes people think that in order to work the core, you're on the back, you're on the floor, you're doing million crunches and sit-ups, and there's so many different ways. Remember again that what we're talking about, this is the entire trunk of the body. It's not just here, all right? The six-pack look, the sex of that is amazing. We know that when we see that, that person is definitely fit and they're eating right. Our diet is 70 to 75% of changing your body's composition is breaking down to what you're eating, okay? As a personal trainer, as someone who has been in this business for 20 plus years, I can be very honest and tell you that if you want to get that swiveled waist, great, move. You have to move, but you also have to be fueling yourself with healthy foods too. And I'd be happy to do a talk about what healthy choices look like. We can do like a whole plate, and I can share that with you. So if you're interested, let me know. Because it's about the balance of our physical activity as well as what we're eating in order for us to feel and look our best, okay? So we're gonna continue on now with our core exercises, and we're gonna do some standing activities. So what I want you to do is bring your feet hip-width distance apart here, and we're gonna do the bicycle kick that we just did on the floor, now in the standing position. I'm going to just show you here that I'm bringing my fingertips just slightly behind my head, the same way we did on the floor. And I'm going to be raising my knee like we did on the floor and bringing your elbow across to touch, bringing that leg down onto the other side. The breath starts with a deep inhale when you're nice and tall, and an exhale when you touch the toes. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. All right, I want you to just go for this twist here at a pace that's comfortable for you. Standing nice and tall each time as you come back like you were on your mat. Inhale and exhale. Connect the breath with the movement. So we're twisting, we're working the core. Here the focus is isolating the obliques, but you're also getting lower abs because you're pulling those knees all the way in. So let's get 4 more on each side. Here's 3, here's 2, and here is 1. And release. Nice job. All right, we talked about what happens here in the core when we breathe. I want you to continue to practice that even when you're sitting down. Be conscious of your breath. It will help to regenerate, is that a word I just created? Like rejuvenate, energize. Energize you when you do those deep breaths, okay? Because you're bringing fresh oxygen into your entire body. And sometimes even when you breathe really deeply, you start to maybe feel a little bit lightheaded, and it indicates to us how shallowly we're just normally breathing throughout the day, okay? So we're going to go back into some other exercises here for the core. We've just done some twisting movements. We're gonna now go into a straight leg kick. So we're focused now on the lower abs. And this is also going to get the heart rate up a little bit more. So standing exercise for the abs. Extend your arms, and you may know this as the Frankenstein kick, right? This is a great stretch to your glutes and to your hamstrings, those muscles in the back of the body, of the legs. But this is also a great lower abdominal exercise. Of course, remember your legs, your arms don't move unless you're firing the core. So I want you to keep lifting those legs. Keep those fingertips extended and reach for those fingertips with the toes. Lift the legs up nice and straight. Deep breaths in through the nose and out. Let's keep kicking. Good. So let's get 4 more reps here on each leg. That's 3. Here's 2. and 1. Excellent. Good. You may also be feeling that a little bit in the rear end, in the glutes. That's the stretch that you just experienced by lifting that leg. And there's nothing wrong with that, is there? All right, so much of our activity has us at our desk, has us sitting, and we want to alleviate what is now the new smoking, and that's sitting. Sitting is killing us slowly but surely. It is. I encourage you to take breaks throughout the day. This is a break from your many activities and work that you have to do, but stand up. Maybe even changing, possibly creating an opportunity to go into a standing work environment. There are so many opportunities now that you can get desks that elevate, but let me just give you a secret. If you just look at a box, any box that you have brought home from Costco, and set your laptop on top of it, on top of your desk, you have a standing desk. How about that? So that's a 2-for-1. Go shopping and get you a new standing desk by using the box you brought your stuff in from Costco. There you go. And just stand up. Try it for a few minutes a day. I would not try to go all into your full 8-9 hour workday standing, but try it for a few minutes. Maybe you have a conference call. Stand up and walk around. Did you see how I did that again? I'm doing this on purpose now. I'm giving you an opportunity to catch me saying maybe, because we're not going to use that word. We're just going to continue to create every possibility to do what we say we want to do. And if that is being more active, you can do that by standing to take all of your conference calls, or at least the ones that you don't have to necessarily be in front of the screen on. There are so many calls that we are just listening. We can walk around. We can be exercising, getting some steps in by doing that, right? Okay, so I'm here as a coach to give you ideas for how you can be more active. If you need some ideas, hey, just give me a ring. I will walk through with you your day and help you figure it out. Okay, so we're going to be going into a few more activities here that are specifically to target the core. And the next one that I want to do is a twist. I'm going to stand to the side. I'm going to extend my arms, and I'm going to go into a twist by bringing both of my hands pressed together around to the side. I'm going to come back to the center and exhale to the side. Breathe in with the arms straight, facing forward. Exhale as you twist. You're going to feel those core muscles, those abs draw in as you twist. Inhale, filling up the lungs. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. So be very methodical here about this movement and about the breath as you're twisting. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. So we've got the handle on the twist, standing. I want to now have you to go into a lunge. That's a separation here, balancing on one foot and the ball of the opposite foot, raising that heel. So we're working the legs, we're stabilized, we're getting nice and strong here in the legs. It's going all the way up to the core. We're going to go back to that twist. My left leg is forward, so I'm going to only twist to the left. I'm going to breathe in and exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Keep going. There we go. So let's get about 8 more here. Making sure that we're taking deep breaths each time we come back to center. Good. We've got 4 more. Let's get 3. Let's get 2. And let's get 1 more. You guys are doing great. We're going to switch legs. We're going to turn around. Right leg is forward now. And switch here. Twist. I'm going to the right. Taking a breath in the middle. Exhaling here. Each time I bring those arms, my shoulders, Everything is twisting around over that forward leg. Good. Keep going with the breath. No need to rush through this here. You're firing the core, you're twisting, you're getting the lower back engaged here with this twist. We have 3. Inhale. Let's get 2. Inhale. And let's get 1. And inhale. Very good. How you guys feeling? Is this working for you here? Good. It should. It should definitely, it should be warm. You should feel warm here within the midsection. All right. So we're going to focus on the lower back. The lower back is a key area of our trunk. We don't stand up straight unless we have nice, strong lower back muscles here, all the way up the spine. But specifically, I want you to stretch these muscles, okay? Let's release some tension here in our lower back, get into some glutes and some hamstrings. You're gonna come again to this nice position where your fingertips are right behind the head. That's gonna help to nicely open the chest. But we're gonna go for a bend at the waist. This is what we call a good morning stretch. We're gonna tilt forward into a nice flat back position. Your knees can be slightly bent here. You're coming all the way over to this flat back, and then you're gonna lift all the way up. At the top, I want you to turn on your glutes. That means to squeeze those glutes, stand up nice and tall. You're gonna take your breath in while you're standing tall. Shh. Exhale over for the good morning stretch. Inhale as you come all the way up. Shh. We're gonna exhale it over. We have lots of weight here in the heels, but 80% of your weight's in your heels. And then come up. Again, exhale. You're gonna look down at the floor and the wall straight ahead. So try not to arch your chin up here. You wanna keep that neck neutral and release any tension in the upper back. So let's do a couple more. Connecting your breath. You're breathing in when you're standing. Exhaling as you come forward. Inhaling here. Exhaling as you come forward. Let's do a couple more. Breathe in. Exhale out. We should feel a great stretch here to the glutes, to the hamstrings. Your last one. Exhaling out and breathing in. Nice. How are we feeling? You guys are doing great. We're going to finish by doing a deep breath together. We're going to go back to that breath. I encourage you to take the deepest breath of the day that you've taken so far with me right now, okay? This was about activating our core. This whole time today was about creating every possibility for ourselves that we can imagine, that we want, eliminating using maybe, that we will do something or something will happen, but putting it into the universe that everything is possible that we want to have happen. And here today, we are going to create the deepest breath that we've taken. We've practiced, and now it's going to get even deeper, even lower into our lungs. Let's go down into a nice full squat, and I want a lot of energy, a huge breath as you come up. I want to hold that breath with you, reaching nice and tall. And slowly exhaling those arms all the way down here by your side. Slowly. That's the way you do it. Can you try that deep breathing? You're going to expand your lungs. You're going to expand the possibilities of what you want to have happen by breathing deeply. I promise, if you give it a try. I hope that I haven't said too many ums during this presentation, and that you have taken a little bit of what I've had to say, that something has resonated with you today, that everything that we want, we can have. We have to work hard for it, for sure. Absolutely. We have to put in a little bit of more effort, maybe, to go outside of our comfort zone to do something, for sure. But it's possible. Tomorrow, we have another opportunity to come together tomorrow, Tuesday. We have a special presentation. Erica Roberts with eSuite is going to be presenting right here, same time, same channel. We hope that you will join us here again on our Facebook page for the Forward Women's Leadership Forum, and check out Erica. Again, that's this Tuesday. Erica comes on live with us every first Tuesday of the month. That's Erica Roberts with the eSuite. You don't want to miss her presentation. She is going to be sharing with us lots of helpful information around business development and how to empower us to move forward. And then coming up on July 10th, it's Founders Day. There's a business mastermind class that you will be able to attend. That class, I believe, is at 6 o'clock. Again, here on this channel, our Forward Women's Leadership, speaking too fast, on the Forward Women's Leadership Forum Facebook page. Again, that is July 10th, Founders Day. So please join us here. You can also find all of this information on our website. That's forwardwlf.org. Or if you're searching for this information through social media, just hashtag forwardwlf. Again, the website is forwardwlf.org, and please search the hashtag forwardwlf. Okay? We are very, very happy to bring you this information throughout the month of May. We have so many different presenters who are going to be coming to you live here. Please join the Women's Leadership Forum, and please check in regularly. Share with us how you're doing, and please come back next month at the beginning, the first Monday of the month. I will be joining you again, sharing with you another wonderful tip on how to stay active, because with our activity and with eating properly, we are able to feel better, live better, and look better. That is my mission. That is what I'm here to help you do, as well as all the other women who are part of this collective, who present information to you. It's about us empowering each other. So thank you for joining the Women's Leadership Forum. You can check us out again on our website, forwardwlf.org. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye.